Hello and welcome to another episode of Magnetic Success. It's so good to have you back here. So today I want to share with you a trick that I use with my unstoppable clients and my coaching clients. It's very simple. It's very quick. It might take a little bit of time for you to get used to implementing this because we're used to doing things the other way around, but it will be worth it because by using this little hack, you will be able to shift your thinking. You will be able to use the power of assumption and the law of assumption to manifest the things that you want instead of manifesting the things that you don't want. So what is this trick? What's this hack? I call it, in Unstoppable, I call it the what if switch. So think about the last time you used the phrase what if and what tends to follow that when you're using it. We have been conditioned to plan for the worst case scenario, right? I was taught growing up, and it's not my parents' fault, it's no one's fault. This is how we've been conditioned. I was taught to plan for the worst case scenario. I was taught to be prepared, just in case this happens, just in case that happens. We weren't, as a society, generally speaking, taught to expect the best, to expect success, to expect everything to always work out for us. But this is naturally going against the laws of the universe because everything is geared in our favor, right? Life is rigged in our favor. The universe is here supporting us, guiding us, and helping us. We are here to experience an abundant life. We are here to create whatever it is we want just because we want it. We don't have to explain why. We don't have to have a reason. We don't have to justify. We don't have to prove ourselves. We are here to create. So everything has been set up in a way that is conducive to that, that helps us, that supports that notion. So one of the most powerful laws in the universe is the law of assumption. And Neville Goddard goes deep into this in his books. So the law of assumption is whereby whatever we are assuming, we are bringing into our life. So it's a bit like we understand, right, that our beliefs create our reality. Our beliefs actually become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, whatever we assume to be true is powerful. It collapses time because we are then assuming that whatever it is that we want is done, it's ours. We know that we need to tap into that feeling of it is done. We know we need to feel, Neville talks about the wish fulfilled. We have to not only feel the wish fulfilled, we have to behave in a way that suggests we already have what we want. We have to think in that way. We have to act in that way, feel in that way. We have to live our lives as if what we want is already ours. That is the power of assumption. That is what collapses timelines. That's what makes us an energetic match. That's what brings us closer, much, much closer, much, much faster to our goals, right? So what happens is when we're planning for worst case scenario, we tend to use the what if, the what if phrase. But what if it doesn't work? I want to do this in my business, but what if I fail? What if I can't do it? I want to launch this course, but what if no one buys? I want to go and do some live speaking, but what if I F it up? I want to sign 10 more clients, but what if I'm not very good? What if I can't help them? What if they don't transform in the way that I want them to? Our brain is geared for survival. You've probably heard me say this a million times. Our brain is always looking out for what's wrong, right? It's always focusing on what's wrong. So when we tally that up with what if, when we're talking about the things that we want, the desires, the things we want to do in our business, the intuitive prompts that we're getting, the things we're being led to explore and to take action on, when we then marry that up with what if and looking for the problem, that we are then using law of assumption in the wrong way. We are assuming it's not going to work. We're assuming that no one's going to buy. We're assuming that no one wants it, right? So then what happens? Either we go ahead and we do it and our assumptions become the truth, our beliefs become the truth, or we shrink back and we don't take the action because we've already made a decision that it's not going to work for us, right? This is the danger of the what if. But what about if we flip that? What if we flipped it? So this is what I call the what if switch. What if we switched how we use what if? And every time you notice yourself saying, what if it doesn't work? You flip it, you switch it. What if it does work? What if there's one person that does want it? What if there's 10 people? What if there's 100 people? What would that be like? Use your imagination. Tap into your imagination. Feel it with your whole body. Allow yourself to tap into that feeling. What if I was 10 times more successful than I'm trying to become? What if I 100x my goal? What if the universe really is working to help me and move mountains so that I can create the abundance, the success, and the impact that I want to make in my life? What if I can have it all? What if I can experience joy, wealth, love, connection, contribution, impact? What if I can have that? What if I am good enough? What if my desires are made for me? What if what they say is true? What if they really are? Feel the different energy. When you start playing that, you can go on a what if rampage and just keep saying, what if, what if, what if, what if? Every time you feel that you've started going down a negative what if rabbit hole, bring it back, have a rampage on the opposite. Notice how you feel. Notice that shift in energy. As you hear me say these words instead, it's a completely different vibration. And it's then tapping into the energy of it being done. You're tapping into the energy of your goal. You're tapping into the energy of magic. The universe is here trying to co-create with you. How can it, if you keep assuming that everything that you want to take action on, everything that you want to do in your business isn't going to work, it's going to fail? How can the universe co-create with you if you keep saying, what if it doesn't work? There's no trust there. There's no faith there, right? To get to attract our goals, to manifest our goals, to hit our goals, we have to walk into the unknown. It is an unknown path. We don't know where we're going. We don't know how we're going to do it. We've never been there before. It's scary. Our brain doesn't like it. Our brain craves familiarity. It wants us to feel safe. But we have to take courage. And as we walk into the unknown, as we walk this path, we have to be willing to lean into the possibility that it might work. Because if we walk this unknown path and we walk it crippled with fear and doubt is a dream killer. And we buy into the fact of what if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if no one buys? Then we're taking all that courageous action, but we're actually not even allowing it to be rewarded. It's like we're putting a lid on it. The minute we take that step out, we're not allowing ourselves to experience the joy and the success of the action that we're taking, right? So if you are willing to be brave, if you're willing to get out of your comfort zone and you're willing to do this walk into the unknown, then be willing to entertain the idea that it might work. What if it works? What if I am really good at this? What if I really can transform these people's lives? What if I can really transform these people's lives? What if I'm going to be mega successful? What if I did speak on stage with Tony Robbins? What if I became a global brand, a massive brand? What if I did get featured in Forbes, whatever it is, top 5, top 1, number 1 female business entrepreneur of 2023? Whatever it is, what is it? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What if it did work? You're not trying to convince your brain it's happened. You're not trying to shove positive affirmations down your throat on top of some really limiting beliefs. You're just entertaining the idea that it could happen. You're entertaining the possibility. And this is where you linger in the field of possibility. This is where you allow for the universe to co-create and bring its magic to you. All the time you are controlling the outcome by deciding that it's not going to work for you, by entertaining what if in a negative context. You are closing yourself down to possibility. You are closing yourself down to magic. Right? So start thinking about that. How can you use the what if switch today to radically shift your thinking, your feeling, your vibration, your actions? And this will all radically shift your conditions and results in your life. If you enjoyed this episode and you would like to go deeper onto manifestation in your business, using law of attraction to manifest your goals and creating a life without limits, then I have got a free masterclass that you can sign up below. Just check out the description, and it's called The 3 Crucial Steps to Using Law of Attraction to Manifesting Any Business or Income Goal. Enjoy. Feel free to reach out if you want to connect, and I'll see you next time.